Sister Married for Elder Sister is from the collection Strange Stories. From a Chinese studio Liaozhai by the Qing Dynasty novelist Pu Songling. In this story, a younger sister marries a poor man on behalf of her elder sister, showing that crying in a luxury carriage is not as good as laughing on a bicycle. A materialistic woman rejects a poor scholar, but the younger sister marries him. Afterward, the scholar becomes a prime minister. It is said that in Yi County, there was a man named Mao who eventually became a prime minister. Originally, his family was of low status and lived in poverty. His father used to tend cows for others. At that time, there was a family named Zhang in the county who had been officials for generations. They had a new burial site on the south side of Dongshan. Passers-by heard angry voices from the grave. "You all, get away quickly. Don't defile the land of a nobleman." Zhang heard about this but didn't believe it. Subsequently, he had repeated warnings in dreams, saying, "Your family's new burial site was originally meant for Mao. Why have you occupied it for so long?" From then on, Zhang's family often experienced unfortunate events. Others advised him to move the grave, and Zhang, following the advice, relocated it. One day, Mao's father went out to tend cows and took refuge from the rain in an abandoned grave when a sudden downpour began. He drowned in the grave as the rainwater flooded it. Mao was just a child at that time. Mao's mother went to Zhang's family alone, begging for a small piece of land to bury Mao's father. Zhang was surprised but agreed after learning their surname. He even told Mao's mother to bring her son. After the funeral, Mao's mother and son came to thank Zhang's family. Zhang, upon seeing Mao, took a liking to him and treated him as his own child. He also proposed to marry his eldest daughter to Mao. Mao's mother was shocked but eventually agreed. However, the eldest daughter looked down on Mao's family and was reluctant to marry him. On the wedding day, she cried facing the wall and refused to dress up. Even when the groom arrived and the wedding was about to proceed, she continued crying. Her father tried to persuade her, but she didn't listen. Eventually, the second daughter agreed to marry Mao instead, and she married him. Years passed, and Mao became a scholar and took the provincial exam. During his journey, he encountered a shop owner named Wang who had dreamed that a scholar named Mao would rescue him from danger. Wang treated Mao warmly, and Mao confided in him about his previous intention to marry another woman due to his wife's thinning hair. However, Mao failed the exam and was ashamed to see Wang again, so he went home a different way. 3 years later, Mao took the exam again and encountered Wang, who hosted him just as before. This time, Wang told Mao that he had failed because he had thought of changing his wife, not because the dream hadn't come true. Mao was shocked and regretful. Wang explained that he had another dream after they parted. Eventually, Mao became the top scorer in the imperial examination. His wife's hair had grown back and become beautiful. Meanwhile, Zhang's elder daughter married a rich man in the village, but he turned out to be wasteful and lazy. The family's fortune declined, and eventually, he died, leaving her in poverty. Upon hearing about her sister's success, the elder daughter regretted her attitude and later became a nun. When Mao became a prime minister and returned to his hometown, the elder daughter sent her nun disciple to Mao's house to inquire. Mao's wife gave the disciple money, gifts, but the nun's teacher rejected them. Eventually, Mao learned about this and joked about how he wasn't worthy of the rich gifts. The story concludes by reflecting on the twists and turns of fate and the mysteries of life. This story portrays the unexpected and sometimes ironic outcomes of people's choices and actions, highlighting how life's paths can be full of surprises and twists that one might never anticipate.
Alright, this story has come to an end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you.